Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here in Newcastle. You know I already love Newcastle with my good friend Lewis Ritson. Lewis, first and foremost, we're back in the North East, man. You're coming off a great win. Wasn't in Newcastle, it was probably closer to Sunderland, but you're back in your home state of Newcastle. How are you feeling?
Feel spot. You've brought the weather from Dubai with you, so we're happy with that. So yeah, it's look, have you seen the card? The card's full low feast. It's absolutely bouncing. Chock-a block the day, so good times ahead.
Let's just jump straight to it. The fight itself, Dejan Zlaticanin, Mike Garcia, former world champion, been in with the best of them, been stopped by the best of them. Only the best of the best has beat this guy. Tough test for yourself, but one you're ready for.
Very tough test, but you know, we've said it many times before, we don't knock fights back, and we've got the name and just yes straight away. So last 10 weeks, 12 weeks been a very hard grind in the gym, but here we are now and a couple of days away from fighting, just ready to go.
What does it mean for you, for your career, beating somebody like Dejan? I mean, again, he's a former world champion. We've seen, obviously, the Ponce fight. Obviously, that was a hiccup in your career, but you've came back and got that great win. We almost, again, Sam Jones alluded to it. You're not old, but it looked like the old Lewis Ritson was back in terms of being there, busy, big shots. Is that the sort of performance you need on Friday night? Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like Tyro got beat off like Ohara. He beat a Mexican, then he's fighting pro grade. His next fight, you know, just elevates you, doesn't it? So a good performance. That's what we've got. We've got a very hard fight, but beat him, like you say, the old Lewis will have to be back to beat this kid. You know, like he's a knockout artist, beat an ex-world champion, beat him with some very good fighters. So if the old Lewis isn't back, it's going to be a very, very hard night.
I'm going to have to mention his name. You called him a plum up there. You can call him a plum again if you want. It's up to you. But Ohara Davies, he's been on social media saying that he's going to come up to the North. He's going to sit ringside to watch you fight, to see what you're all about. I know that probably doesn't add pressure because you're fully focused on Dejan Zlaticanin. But how do you feel going into a fight when you've got something like Ohara Davies call you out, so to speak?
You know, it goes over the top of my head. You know, I knew it was going to get mentioned in the press conference, but until after the fight on Friday, I'm not even thinking about Ohara. If he's there, he gets up, wants to be a bit cheeky, we'll see, but I don't think he will. I think he might just be on a scouting mission. I think, you know, if I get through Friday, I think we definitely will be fighting each other next one I'm PRing, so I think it's just a scouting mission for him, but it's a nice, good, tasty domestic fight, and the winner of that can fight on for bigger things.
It is a big fight domestically as well, so is that the fight you need, somebody like Ohara Davies, to get that St James's Park fight that you've always dreamed of?
Yeah, you know, it's hard. I think, like, sort of prove with McKenna at the weekend, who put up a bit of effort like mine against pro grade, but you got me, McKenna, Ohara Davies, we're all like figured on the same level, do you know what I mean? I think we all need that one fight where we can push on to that level, and I think me and Ohara, if I can get past Friday, is that fight that whoever wins will be pushing on then. So yeah, it's tasty and it's good, and I'm looking forward to Friday, but if I get through Friday, which we're hoping we will, I'm looking even more forward to that.
That's what I mean. Are you ready for the back and forth on social media? I know you're not very good on social media, but you might have to up your game on the social media front with Ohara.
I might have to get more elastic, log onto my account and shake and do a bit on it. Yeah, look, listen, I think there's going to be a lot of cheek on Ohara on social media from Ohara if I get through Friday, but you know, that's not my style, but I'm not going to let him walk all over us, you know what I mean? So we'll wait and see. You know, when I boxed Robbie Davis, we had a good little back and forth backstage one time, so something like that might elevate it up again, but we'll beat Ohara. But we'll wait and see. Like, we're talking about Ohara like it's a full-blown conclusion, but it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get past Friday and we'll wait and see.
Let's talk about Friday then. You've held those big shoulders you've got right now. They've held that North East boxing on them for so long now. But you've got some good talent coming through in Pat McCormick, who's standing to my left, your right. Thomas Patrick Ward, Mark Dickinson, you know what I mean, these young kids coming through, maybe can take a little bit of pressure, which will probably help you in your career and going forward into these big fights.
Massively, you know, like Pat's going to be one on before me on his debut, so he's going to start right up there straight away, isn't he? It's massive pressure off me, you know. I've been, like Pat said, at the forefront for the last few years now of North East boxing. It does put pressure on you, you know, like when you're getting beat, you're thinking Brooke Lewin's the next show going to come up here. So all the talent, the two of them, Max Dickinson, Ben Rees, Young Mo from our gym, who's on the card. There's loads with us. The North East booming, and Tommy Ward, he's a couple off a world title shot, so it's flying, man. We're just all got to keep winning and we'll get there.
I know I'm talking about pressure, and obviously there's always pressure on your shoulders, but what can the fans expect from you against Dejan Zlaticanin? Former world champion, like I said, you've only been beat by the top, Zara Abdullayev as well, who's only been beaten by Devin Haney as well, so these names that I'm floating about, they're elite fighters, they're strong fighters, world level fighters, so tough fight for yourself, but what can the fans in the North East and Newcastle at the Utility Arena expect from Lewis Ritson?
Just a good, solid, explosive performance. Hopefully, there back to himself, and I think we've seen that in the last fight. Like the old me's coming back, so hopefully a bit more of the same.
Lewis, go and enjoy the rest of your week. I know it's going to be don't have to shake hands or fist bump anymore, but listen, good to see you again, champ.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lewis.